Morgan Wallen.
Okay. He hit up SNL this past week.
Yeah, he did. And he was ready to go home.
Yep.
So it's alleged that he actually, before the taping night, he had declined to be a part of a musical skit. He was like being difficult to work with. He was replaced with Joe Jonas. We could put the skit in here, but I don't know how strict Saturday Night Live is on like copyright stuff on YouTube. It's basically like the concept of the skit. Did you watch it?
No.
It's people in like New York City, and they're like on TikTok and stuff, and it's like a song about like a big fat line, and it's people just waiting in line for things because other people are waiting in line for like mediocre things. Like you wait in line because it went viral on TikTok for 2 hours to get a very mediocre piece of pizza was the principle.
Okay.
And so it was like a funny song about that. And then it cuts to Joe Jonas like singing or whatever. But Morgan Wallen declined to do that for whatever reason. We really don't know what was going on.
He probably just didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Same reason he cancels all his concerts.
Exactly. But there is the TikTok of him walking off stage early if you haven't seen that.
Thank you so much to Morgan Wallen. I had a wonderful time. Thank you
I have seen it. I didn't know. Okay, so we just actually don't know why he walked off stage early. I thought, because I had seen this, but I thought I was missing context of some sort. I thought that like there was something said and he walked off, and I couldn't figure it out.
The show was over. To be fair, the show was over.
Okay.
He just chose to not celebrate with everyone.
Yeah, homie was just ready to go home.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, I did my part, I think.
Yes. Immediately after he left the stage in that manner, his team came out and made a statement that said that he thought the stage was blocked in the back and that he had gone on and off the stage in the front for rehearsals. So they claim that he didn't know, but this is not Morgan Wallen's first time on SNL. He also was on in 2020. But after his abrupt exit, he posted a photo with his private jet in the photograph, which I thought was hilarious. Get me back to God's country. I mean, come on. The private jet sent me, though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's trying to be good old country bull.
Yeah.
You know, being like, God's country, I need to get back there. It's like, ride your horse back there then, Wallen.
Yeah. Here's the thing about him doing that. His fans, like the Morgan Wallen stans, they will eat it up that he did that. Because it's like New York City. It's the complete opposite of where he's raised. Because honestly, Morgan Wallen grew up like 2 to 3 hours from us. Mm-hmm. And he's in New York City. That is this very liberal place, very different. And Saturday Night Live is pretty progressive in the jokes and things that they make. Morgan Wallen, his image, who he is, the best thing he could have done for his niche of people that like him is act like he hated it there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like branding for him because I don't know. Well, there was discussion, Dumois, sorry, I keep bringing her up, but they did talk about this today. And she was saying that the people, like one of the insiders was like, yeah, like, I mean, people just at SNL just do not vibe with him. Like, he's a racist. He's just very different from everyone that is on. That's alleged. I don't know if that's even true, but he's just very different from the people that are on that cast, and he was just ready to go, which I don't not understand.
See, my thing is that I understand, like, we've all been in situations where we're somewhere and it's like, get me out of this house party, or like, get me out of this place. I'm ready to go home. Yeah. Like, I understand that, but it's like, if you just wanted to be discreet and like get on out, then don't make a post with your private jet saying, get me to God's country.
Yeah.
You know,
but that's branding for him. You know, like, it makes his redneck friends go, yeah, fuck those, you know, New York people.
It's so annoying.
I know.
It's so obnoxious.
It is.
His brand, the people that follow him, I feel, are just like the country dickheads. Yes. I'm like, oh.
And if you guys have never been to our area of North Carolina, I don't know if you agree with this, but like, I feel like 75% of the men here look like Morgan Wallen cut and paste.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they do.
The mullet, the hat, and the truck. I cannot deal with it.
Yep. And they're like, I'm a good old blue-collar country boy.
I'm so almost repulsed by men that look like that.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
They're like,
you can find one at the gas station. Come on down.
I don't know how we were raised here, but like, I'm not into that look. Like, they all look like Morgan Wallen. And before we get off of that, because he went on Theo Von's podcast, and Theo Von actually like brought that up to him. He's like, what do you think of like all these men that just like look like you? Like, what do you think about that? And he's like, yeah, man, it's crazy. But like, Morgan Wallen is most men where we are from. Mm-hmm. Like, I get why he has fans, and I understand why other people don't, because if they're not from an area like this, it doesn't make sense. And I'm not saying that they should support him or whatever, but like, he is the epitome of where we were raised.
Yeah.
Like, I just like, I can't even like put it
I think
into
that's
words.
why he makes me cringe so bad.
Me too. Like, he is just like, I don't know, I'm just over it. I'm burnt out on the Morgan Wallens of the world. But anyway, Kenan Thompson made a statement. He said, Prince did the same thing. I'm not saying Morgan Wallen is Prince, but we weren't surprised because Prince was notoriously kind of standoffish. It's just how he was. So we just thought, okay, now he's gone back into Fantasyland. However, he explained that Wallen's actions were definitely felt by everyone on stage. Thompson said, but Saturday, I guess it was just different because it was just felt so abrupt. And it was already such a small grouping on the stage anyway, so it was just like, oh, wow, that was pretty visible. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty visible thing.
Yeah, that it was.
Yeah.
It just seems like, I don't know, again, going back to men not being able to control their emotions and feelings.
Yeah.
It's like a woman would just stand there till the camera's cut off. They were going to cut off in like 3 more seconds.
Yeah.
You know, make nice for 3 seconds longer.
But I'm telling you, this was the smartest thing he could have done, because like it
are people eating it up?
I think his fans would, and let me tell you why.
Tell me why.
When he posted that on Instagram, he now has a collection available for sale on his website that reads, "Get me back to God's country." And I'm telling y'all, it's the divide of like America. Like, you've got the people that are on Saturday Night Live that are from up north. They have different views than most people from the South. And then you've got Morgan Wallen fans. Like, they are going to eat up that he didn't give a shit to put on a face for that show. They love it. I know they do. They want to be rebellious.
It just gives me man baby.
Yes, it does.
It gives man baby who doesn't want to be here, and so he's going to storm off the stage.
Did you see the discussions being had about Morgan Wallen put out this song called "I'm the Problem" or "You're the Problem" or it's something, but like all of these girls are like, did Morgan Wallen just release a song that is explaining why my boyfriend who treated me so horrible is in the right? And yes, he did, and it's a number, like, it was a huge hit, and these girls are like,
he gaslighted a whole
exactly
through
exactly.
music.
I'm telling you, his fans are gonna love him even more because he did this. I swear it.
Maybe his fans need to reevaluate.
They do. I want to find I'm gonna say the lyrics to that Morgan Wallen song. We're really cooking the men on this episode, but I don't even care.
Me neither.
Let them have it. Y'all say women should be cooking. We're about to cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
We may not be in the kitchen, but we sure are cooking.
I want to read Morgan Wallen's lyrics to a song called "I'm the Problem." This is the one where we're saying he's gaslighting
Okay.
an entire species.
Yeah.
Okay. You say I'll never change. I'm just a go around town with some gasoline. Just trying to bum a flame. Gonna burn the whole place down. And how do you explain ever falling in love with a guy like me in the first place? Then turn around and say that I'm the worst thing. I guess I'm the problem, and your miss never do no wrong. I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, then why you keep pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself. And it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, you might be the reason. Like, y'all, this song makes me so mad.
It's saying, yeah, like, I'm a piece of shit, but, like, it's really your fault for staying with me.
Exactly. This song is the most triggering song I have ever heard. And whenever all the girls were, like, posting, like, did he just say I'm the problem because of you?
Yeah.
He just, like, with his whole chest. Y'all, this is why I'm telling y'all, Morgan Wallen is, like, the biggest plant. He's a fake. And I have bought concert tickets for him twice. Mm-hmm. Guess who didn't come to the concert?
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan freaking Wallen. Like, we got Carolina Country Music Festival tickets because we were like, it's at the beach. It's in Myrtle Beach. It will be so fun. We had a whole group. We've got a whole house. 2 weeks. No. It was 4 to 5 weeks before the festival. Morgan Wallen needs to go to rehab because he's done something again because he's drunk. And he says that he is going to take 6 weeks off. Our show was 5 weeks out from when this was happening. Okay. He came back to Instagram a week before the Carolina Country Music Festival after they had like already replaced his act or whatever. And he came back to Instagram right before our show and he was like back to performing that week. But they wouldn't have him come to the festival. And in our group chat for that trip, I remember we were like, oh my God, Morgan Wallen just like isn't doing any concerts or whatever for the next 6 weeks. And I said in the group chat, it's fine as long as he's not replaced by anyone like Kenny Chesney or somebody like that. Y'all, it was literally Kenny Chesney.
Oh, God.
I hate that genre of country and like he's just not my cup of tea. Mm-hmm. But we did get Brooks and Dunn, which was like classic country. So like that night was really fun. We ended up leaving early because I just did not care about any of the other people. And whenever we were at that festival, because we had already booked the house, we decided to just keep the tickets. Whenever we were at the festival, they had like this big drone show. And it made me so mad. The first night that Brooks and Dunn they were playing, and they did a drone show and they announced that Morgan Wallen was going to be at the festival next year. And I'm like, I bought these tickets for this year.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back next year. Mm-mm. I was so pissed. And then the next year, which was 2024, Morgan Wallen was supposed to have a concert in Charlotte. I forget. And there was
another reason that he couldn't.
There was another reason, and he had rescheduled whatever. And then the concert dates that he rescheduled to were like in the middle of my wedding season. So I was like, I can't go.
Okay.
But there was this like moment, because I swear like Morgan Wallen has the PR team of steel, because he literally threw a chair off of a building and hit a police officer and didn't get any jail time. What? How does that happen? But there was the last time that Morgan Wallen like did a break from shows and stuff, it was this went under the radar, and I only knew about it. I wish we had the podcast then, because I swear we would have broke the story. So there was this moment where Morgan Wallen was at his concert moments before it started. Security guards had seen him. He was too drunk to perform.
Yes.
Well, they said that he was sick. He couldn't do it. People were already at the show. They got refunded, whatever. Then there was a story on BFFs from that incident where Livy Dunn, do you know who she is? Remember Brecky Hill? We talked about her.
We talked about
Brecky Hill wants to be Livy Dunn. She's the gymnast from LSU.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen was with Livy Dunn the night before. All freaking night. There was photo and video evidence. It's wiped from the internet. And he was with her all night. And for whatever reason, that story did not get picked up by the press, that he was actually out with these influencer girls, and like they just let him cancel these shows. And I'm like, I will never buy concert tickets to him again. They're so expensive.
He doesn't have to be held accountable for anything.
No.
He gets to act like a little man baby. He gets to storm off stages and not play nice, even in a professional setting.
Yeah.
He gets to cancel shows whenever he wants to, and he doesn't have to do anything that he doesn't want to. He's a little man baby. I can't stand him.
Yeah, no. And it's like, I just can't believe people continue to buy his concert tickets, and they're so expensive.
I can't believe people continue to like his music.
I know.
After he wrote a song gaslighting all women.
If I'm the problem, you're the reason, he said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh, that makes me so mad.
He's literally, you guys, I don't think that all of our viewers fully understand that he's the epitome of every man that we hate around our town, okay?
Hi, I'm Jill.
And I'm Alyssa.
And you just watched a clip from Glitter Gel Pen.
We upload new episodes every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And we also upload clips like the one you just watched 3 times a week.
Subscribe for more.